What's up, Tactical? This is Glacier back in the house, and today I wanted to make a guide to help out the community, so this will be a quick video tutorial. This information will be very helpful for beginners, but it might also contain some hidden gems for more advanced players. First things first, to get a little extra resources for players just starting, it's going to be a little extra silver, and there's going to be 2 codes. First, you're going to click on the 3 bars at the upper left corner. You're going to go to settings, scroll over to developer, and there will be an option for support code. When you do this, you're going to enter 2 codes, FB Tactical and D Tactical. This will just yield you a little bit of extra silver just to get a little jump start for your progression. It's going to say promo code has already been activated for me since I already used it, but it should give y'all silver when y'all use it. Now, there is absolutely nothing wrong with practicing offline on your own, just to try out different new strategies or loadouts, and this offline section is a perfect place that gives you the ability to repeat the tutorial if you need it, and play different game modes on every single map. It's not going to contain event modes, but it will contain all of the normal modes like Team Deathmatch, Capture the Bag, and Control on every map, and you'll be able to choose whether you're attacking or defending and what side of the map you're going to be on. It's just a great place to practice on your own. Now let's head over to the shop, where you should be able to find some frequently good deals, especially during events like Operation Snatch, and it can be a nice boost to progressing your progress in game. So if you're looking to spend some money, there just won't be the typical old resource packages, but there's also a variety of different offers that are regarding intel, operators, weapons, and different types of things that can help you in game. Of course, if you would like, there would still be the typical just resource offers for silver and for gold, just in case you just wanted the stuff and resources. So there's going to be many options for you to choose from, and just make sure you choose a deal that suits your needs. And now let's talk about the Lucky Kit. This is a consistent offer that I believe is pretty generous, because if you watch 5 ads over 2 to 3 days, it's going to yield some pretty nice rewards. And it can be a very nice source of gold just because of the high percentages you saw of gold, and gold is very valuable in this game. Let's talk about passes now. There's going to be 3 types of passes: the Club Pass, the Battle Pass, and the Clan Pass. The Club Pass is a great pass if you play a lot of matches per day and consistently complete all of your missions. This pass is going to give you 2 times match rewards and 2 times mission rewards. And as a little extra add-on, it's going to give you 2 times the base amount of VIP points you have. So if you really like the items you can receive from the VIP tree, this is going to be a great way to increase the amount of VIP points you have to spend. Next, the Battle Pass is also going to be a very good purchase if you play a lot of matches, because the rewards from this pass are going to be directly tied to the amount of kills you get in game, and that's going to increase as you play more matches. This pass is going to yield more extra resources such as silver, gold, and intel, but sometimes they drop the newest items during the pass cycle for the Battle Pass. For example, the M79, a new secondary prototype, was dropped during the Battle Pass cycle. And last, but definitely not least, is the Clan Pass. It's an absolutely amazing pass for collecting resources such as silver, gold, and intel, just not as much as the Battle Pass. But what the Battle Pass doesn't have that the Clan Pass does is getting the opportunity to get the newest fire skins that drop during that cycle. It's going to give you 3 guaranteed operator skins, such as these Normandy skins, and look at how cool those look. And it's going to give you a guaranteed weapon skin. And nobody can tell me that you wouldn't want to go into battle rocking these fire skins. So definitely a good purchase if you're trying to collect skins. Now, clans themselves. We are the Grim Reapers. You know, I rock with the 108 Grim Reapers. And I can definitely testify to the fact that clans are an awesome way of connecting with other players in game, and it also allows you to work together to help out each other as far as progressing as a community. I'm a VP of 108 and we welcome all active players, and in addition we have a Discord for increased communication, so if you want to join we would welcome all of you. We also have an official clan YouTube channel, and I'll drop that link in the description just in case you want to go check it out. Now, Tactical is an isometric shooter, right? So this game is nothing without the uniqueness of the weapons. And the weapon system was actually just recently streamlined, as there are now 2 weapons in each of the 5 primary weapon classes. The SMG, the shotguns, the assault rifles, the sniper rifles, and the machine guns. There are still 3 primary prototype weapons, which are the MGL, the SMS, and the Capitese A. And now there is another new secondary prototype, which, as you saw, is going to be the M79. The M79 is kind of like a mini MGL in a way, and you can upgrade it to fire smoke bombs, gas bombs to assist your teammate. And here's just a quick look at the M79. As you can see, the aiming system is similar to that of the MGL, but they have different uses because one's a primary weapon, one's a secondary weapon. And as you can see, 2 pistols are similar to Mark 5 and Mark 6 of the old weapon system, and there is now only 1 melee weapon, but it's still the trusty old machete, still be out there with the Zeloids and in the smoke. And last but not least, obviously, the injector is the prototype that allows you to heal your teammates and can be really effective as far as keeping a battle or a push alive. Here's an example of how the aiming works and the reload speed. Now, let's talk operators. The highest tier of operators are the epic ones, supporting 2 special weapon spots and their own unique special weapon. These special weapons cannot be used with any other epic operator. As you can see, they're locked. Airstrike, A232, different bomber drones, RTFM for Dutch, and there's going to be different things. There's a holographic decoy for the new operator Ray, and that's what makes epic operators unique. However, the second highest tier of operators are the rare ones, and they also support 2 special weapon spots, but they do not have a unique special weapon that is associated with only their operator. Beyond that, every single operator in this game will have a unique passive ability of some kind besides Rookie, and these things will be different things like plus 35% fire rate, minus 35% bullet spread, minus 70% melee damage taken, and these are all things that you don't exactly have to worry about. They are things that your character already has associated with their abilities. For example, Sharon has increased melee damage. One final note that I would like to mention is regarding the inbox, which is a great place that's useful for collecting post-match rewards, your VIP conversion points, gift from events, and things of that nature. Now that you know the basics of the game, let's get into some in-game strategies. The first tip is going to be rocketing platforms. As you can see, some teams will hold up over at this platform in an effort to have a strong defensive position, and this is a position you can come to where if you aim your rockets properly, you can hit that position. As you can see with Snack's increased view area, that it hit the position. Next, this is a game that boasts physics gameplay. So as you can see, there are going to be ways to kill people without actually shooting them. And pipes and physics-based deaths are easy way to take out higher level characters. This is another defensive position that, although slightly weaker because the pipes can be moved around the environment, it is a good defensive position while the pipes are there, and at the end you can use the pipes to your advantage to maybe do a dodge off and then Landau them so you can take out the opponents that are pursuing you. Here's another structural piece of the environment, but this is permanent. This pole cannot be destroyed. So if you lawn out these stones a few times, it will give you a path that allows you to climb up onto the pole. And this pole, although not above gas such as Eloy, is a strong defensive position as far as like sniping, protecting your team, and you can even call in Snack's airstrike without falling off the pole, which makes this a very stable position. Now, rocketing in the jungles is something that can be hard to figure out how to do at first, but an easy trick when people are coming down that walkway is to walk halfway up to the little shacks, and then you can rocket that area. And as you can see, as my teammate just demonstrated, the rockets will travel down and kill whoever's approaching. Here's another defensive position, which is actually quite strong considering that this is a capture the point map. And as you can see, I call in an airstrike from Snack, and this marks a strong position just because of the fact that a lot of people in games actually don't consider this position when they're fighting. So when they're trying to find out where the fire is coming from, they don't even realize that it's coming from that point. One of the unique things about a physics-based game is that things like grenades are going to have different trajectories. If you crouch and throw an impact grenade, it's going to have a higher arc but not travel as far. If you stand and throw it, it's going to travel further but have a lower arc. And you can use this to your advantage based on your opponent's position. And as you can see, I just rocketed that building. The important thing to remember when rocketing this area is not to send it to where the opponents are coming from, but to instead send it at the building so as to trigger the explosion that will kill the opponents. This is a great example of using that wall to kill the opponents as they approach the point. I hope you enjoyed all these tips, tricks, and strategies, and that you find it helpful in your own tactical gameplay. This is Glacier, signing off. Peace!